Today, I've been to the park. Oh, do you have to ruin everything? I see you, baby. Shaking that ass. Today, I'm also going to be talking about the cloud in terms of storage space for your data. By data, I just mean your pictures and videos, unless you're watching this and you're thinking about using it for business. In that case, documents too. Now, I will refer to Google's cloud storage a lot in this video, being that I'm a Google trainer. A lot of people say, I love Google more than anything, and I just don't know what they're talking about. On a serious note, that is the only reason I'll be talking about it, because I basically don't know as much about the other ones as I do this, but they're all basically very similar. I'm going to cover 3 areas in this video: what the cloud is it safe, and if you do have a lot of stuff you want to put in there, are you going to break the bank? So let's do it. So the best way to describe the cloud is what I'm about to do, because this is what I do when I get asked in training. Whether this works, I don't know, we'll find out when you comment on this. In short, in the simplest terms, storing your data in the cloud is basically just storing and accessing your data on the internet. The cloud is basically the internet. Is it secure? Yes. The thing that I did to make sure before I put all my personal stuff in there is I did actually Google it. Is Google Cloud safe? And then I found all this stuff out. They have documentation on it, but they also have a YouTube video where they take you on a tour. It's only about 3 or 4 minutes. Take you on a tour around a Google data center to show you how they store your stuff. At the minute, a lot of people do store their stuff in the cloud. You people ignore me. Maybe don't even watch this video because you probably know what it is. But most people just store their stuff on their phone, and so many times on Facebook I've seen a status around the lines of, my phone storage is full, what do? I don't want to delete my photos, I don't know where to put them. Now, a friend of mine, I will not name, but if she's watching this, she will know I'm talking about her. She got back from Thailand. I think everyone knows who it is now. She got back from Thailand and she decided to, without consulting anybody, back up her photos onto a laptop from her phone. Now, for anyone in the right mind will understand why that is not a very good idea. It's basically like trying to store water in a sieve. If both the devices break, you've lost your photos. So that's the whole reason people decide to put their stuff into the cloud. The cloud is a storage space that you don't own, but you basically put your data in there. Now, the reason it's different to how you store stuff on one device is if that device breaks, you've lost it. And it's like, if there's a power cut, you lose light. That's it. You don't have any backup lights in here. So literally, if it was night time now and I had a power cut, it would be pitch black. And I would just have to use my phone for a bit on my laptop to light up the room. Maybe light a few candles, go a bit old school. But other than that, I wouldn't really be able to do anything. If there's a power cut in a warehouse or a big company building in the centre of London, they probably have backup, so they'll have like a backup system that kicks in and there's light, it's fine. I don't know if that's true, but the reason I'm saying that is when you have your stuff stored in the cloud, let's say Google's cloud, Google have about 18 data centres around the world. The way Google, and I presume other cloud-based services, store your data is they basically, I imagine it like the chocolate bar in Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory, when he puts it into that machine, or the kid, he puts it into the machine, and then he's above them in a million pieces. That's basically how your data will be stored. Because what they do is, they call it a sharding process. It's like dropping a piece of glass. Sorry, I got low battery on my screen, so I was just swiping it. Like dropping a piece of glass, it shards into a million pieces, and then that's how it's stored. And if you imagine that Google have got these data centers around the world, tiny pieces of your images or your videos or your documents are being put into those data centers, and they're constantly moving around the data centers. So if one went down, which highly unlikely would happen, if one went down, your data's still safe because it's moving around. It'll just be moving around all the other 17 data centers. So it's not like if you have a power cut, you've lost light. If they have a power cut, there's another backup happening. There's another power backup, another backup. So your data's constantly safe. It's not actually a cloud. I feel like the cover photo from my social networking in my YouTube, maybe it's a bit misleading because it is an actual cloud in the sky, but that is not what the cloud is. It doesn't store it in a cloud and then it rains and you lose all your data. That would be quite emotional. Personally, I don't store my stuff anywhere else. So rather than basically storing stuff on your device, your desktop, your documents folder on your device, just keeping them on your phone, it's not very secure, because if you lose it, it gets stolen, they're lost. If it breaks, they've gone. Whereas if you choose to put them in a cloud service, it could be Apple, it could be Amazon, it could be Microsoft, it could be Google. You put it into their storage space, you get an account with them, set up an email address, a password, you put the stuff in the storage space in there, and it's secure. You're not tied down to one device, and you're not going to be crying your eyes out when your device breaks because you don't lose anything. Another thing that comes up is people say, well, you hear about all these celebrity photos leaking. Yes, but we're not celebrities. I'm not actually 100% sure how that happened. I mean, I think it was iCloud that happened. Maybe it just wasn't at the point there where it's secure enough. But do you really think that somebody's going to want to hack into you? People like you and me, we don't have money. They're not going to want to hack into us. And we're not even celebrities. Nobody's going to want to see our pictures. Do you want to see Mary's pictures from Sheffield? # Mary's pictures. I don't think they're interested in doing things like that. So my third point was about breaking the bank. I had 15 gigabyte with my Gmail account, but I filled it up so quick. So I think I paid like £1.59 a month, something ridiculous like that, to get 100 gigabytes. So I've got 100 gigabyte of storage in there. So I have an app on my phone called Google Photos. I take pictures, it puts them in there and backs them up. So then I can just literally tap free up space, and it says, do you want to delete all these photos that have been backed up? Wipe them. I know I can log in on my desktop and access them and go into Google Photos to get them, but they're just not taking up storage on my device anymore, and they are stored in the cloud. So I hope this video has helped anyway. Please comment if you have any questions. Do like it, do share it, do subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you at the next one.